You're not just in your life, you're starring in it. So why are you acting like an extra?
Were you silent or were you silenced?
Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Azriel. If you're new here, thank you so much for tapping in. I hope that you enjoy this video. Today we're going to be talking about how to be the main character of your life. I'm filming this on photo booth. I just wanted to do a different vibe, a different aesthetic, and I hope that you enjoy it. Now let's go ahead and hop right in. So the first thing that I would do in order to be the main character of my life is I would understand my worth. Stop living life like you are just trying to survive. Don't get me wrong, there are seasons where we are thriving, seasons where we're surviving, like especially in the state of this world and our government, it makes sense, okay? I was literally in a survival season last year, let me tell you. So I get it, it's totally common. But we have to find time to pour into ourselves no matter what, okay? We cannot let the government or life situations that we cannot control impact how we view ourselves, how we view life, etc., etc. Okay, so I need you to understand that you are worth more. You're worth more than just getting by and surviving. Like, there's no way that we're put on this earth to just do enough to keep our heads afloat and like underneath the water we're just struggling to paddle and stay afloat. Like, no, we're meant to thrive. We're meant to lay on our backs and relax and things like that. So please understand that you are worthy of more, that you are good enough to achieve your dreams and to get the things that you want in life. And the way that that starts and you have main character energy is when you start to believe it. The second thing that I would do is write my narrative. So what do I mean by this? I need you to get out a pen and paper or Google Doc, whatever you want to use if you want to type it. And I need you to take inventory of your life. I need you to write down your strengths, your weaknesses. What are your hopes and dreams? What are your hobbies? What is something that you do that makes you feel good? What are the good things that you've been through in life? What are the bad things? I need you to really get to know yourself on a deeper level so that you can start to move differently, so you can start to have a sense of direction. Create a new playlist or a Pinterest board that resonates with you, not just what's trending or cute, but what are the things that you're putting on this Pinterest board that really resonate with your personality, your vision, your values, etc. The third thing that I would do to be the main character of my life is to romanticize the little things. Main character energy, being the main character of your life does not mean that your life is perfect. No one's life is perfect. Nothing is perfect. But what it does mean is finding the beauty in the ordinary. I do this all the time. I love self-care. I really relish in the little things and making like the smallest things really extra and done up. So I'll go to a coffee shop to do work instead of just sitting on my bed. If I need to organize or plan my week, I'm going to my favorite coffee shop. I'm getting my favorite matcha. I'm putting on some lo-fi music or some soothing music while I do my work instead of just laying in my bed doing it. I will get out the shower and I will lotion up and I'll do a face mask and I'll light a candle and I'll read a book. I might put on, some lights that I can change the color to match whatever vibe I'm in. When it comes to achieving things and achieving goals, I will literally celebrate them. Like last year, I celebrated my 2-year baptism anniversary. I went to the store and I got a cupcake and I lit it and I blew it out. I took pictures. Like, that's main character energy. I'll make playlists for certain moments in life. Like if I'm going on a road trip, I'll make a new playlist for that. I just started running recently, so I made a playlist for my running. And so I'll have my headphones in, I'm running, and I'll be listening to the songs, and I'll feel like I'm in a movie. And as cringy as it is to say, I don't care because I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and it's because of these things. These small things that I do, they add magic. And I feel like it's given me this deeper appreciation of life. I'm super grateful. I don't need these big things in order to be happy with my life. Like, literally going to the store and buying like a new body wash to try out makes me happy. Literally. It's the littlest things that really make life. Don't get me wrong, the big things too. Big milestones like graduating college and getting married, having your first child, buying your first home. Like, of course, all those things are amazing and they should be celebrated. But why do only the big things get celebrated and noted? The small things should as well. The fourth thing that I would do is dress the part. And no, this does not mean that you need to go to the mall and drop $500 on some clothes. No, you don't need to do that. You can literally go through your closet, get rid of the items, donate the items that you don't fit anymore, that you don't vibe with anymore, you don't wear, you haven't worn in years. Get rid of that stuff. But then the stuff that you do wear and want to keep, just style it differently. Maybe pair it with a blazer or with a different jacket. Maybe there's items that you don't mind messing around with, like cutting up. Maybe take the collar off the shirt so it's an off the shoulder top now, or maybe you cut it to where it's cropped, or you take the sleeves off. Maybe you go to Goodwill and buy a pair of jeans and you cut them into shorts. That's something that I used to do, was like DIYing your own shorts. And it was fun. But just doing things like that, styling things differently, cutting it up to different styles, can really go a long way. And, even if you do have the money to buy new clothes, don't just go out and buy something because it looked good on this girl on TikTok, or, it's trending. Like, find clothes that work for you, that are comfortable for you, and that are your style. Okay? Main character energy is not about what's trending. It is about showing up for yourself in your own way. The fifth thing that I would do is take up space. Walk with purpose. Do not shrink yourself around people. Don't feel like you need to hide yourself in order to make other people comfortable. Like, no, we're not doing that. We have one life and we're going to live it for ourselves and not for other people. So we should not care what people think. Now, the only time that we should care about what people think is if our words and our actions are hurting people. So obviously, if somebody comes to you, you did something that really hurt their feelings, don't just say, oh, I don't care what you think, and walk away. That's how you lose people. That's not what I mean. What I mean is when people are telling you what career you should go for, or what your hobbies should be, or how you should dress, like, you should not listen to that, okay? Live loud. The sixth thing to do is take back your power. Don't be one of those people who just accepts whatever happens in life as is. They let the chips fall where they may. They don't think they have any control over their life, and they just let life pass them by. No, don't do that. We cannot control everything. There's going to be a lot of things that happen in life that we cannot control, and we have no choice but to accept it and to be malleable to that change. But we can control certain things. We can control who we let into our life. We can control how we react, how we respond to certain things. We can control how we grow and what we can tolerate. And that is power. That is main character energy. We are all victims in a way. We have all been traumatized and hurt in some sort of way. But at some point, we do have to take responsibility of our healing and choose to move differently in life that does not hinder us by our past, if that makes sense. The seventh thing to do is heal and grow. Think back to any movie that you've watched. The main character always goes through a change, okay? There's always some sort of montage scene or something where the character is developing. Now, whether that change is good or bad, it depends on the movie. Obviously, we want the change that we have to be good. But healing is a part of that, whether that's therapy, journaling, prayer, or learning to take accountability, learning forgiveness, things like that. It's hard work, but it is necessary, okay? Don't just change your appearance, change yourself from the inside out. The eighth and final thing to do is love yourself loudly. Okay, be your biggest hype woman. I need you to celebrate your wins, whether big or small. I need you to have that positive self-talk in your life daily. Look yourself in the mirror, tell yourself that you're beautiful, that you are capable, that you can do this. Build that confidence in yourself brick by brick. Change your mindset. If you have limiting beliefs or negative thoughts about yourself, learn how to reframe and look at yourself through a positive lens. You may have people who believe in you, but your voice has to be the loudest. You don't need a new life in order to be the main character. You just need to start choosing yourself every day. If you're ready to be the star of your story, comment main character energy below. Well, that's all that I have for this video. I really hope that it helps someone. Hope that you start your main character journey if you haven't already. All right, well, I will see you next time. Bye. I feel like loving myself has unlocked this level of discipline that I didn't expect. Like, I'm not just happy and at peace because I love myself. I'm also consistent in things and going after things that I've always wanted. And I just keep showing up. And I feel like it feeds each other. Like, me loving myself has me push myself, but also me pushing myself and showing up every day, like, makes me love myself more, if that makes sense. And just over time, that confidence building and loving me, it just pours out into so many aspects of my life that now I'm like sitting here really thinking about, and I didn't really expect it.